So I was not planning on doing a video this week, but when I went on social media a few days ago and saw that my big brother, Sheriff Zuchowski, had triggered a lot of leftoids with his Facebook post. And so then I had a lot of these brain dead bots coming to my page because of a photo we're tagged in and asking me to comment. So you'll get what you asked for.
It sounds like we've got a pretty based sheriff here that we've got to talk about. I'm going to read some of this verbatim. Now, this is a left-wing article, so it's basically a stink piece.
So I'll admit publicly that I'm disappointed with my big brother. I'm upset with you, Bruce. We talked about this, and you knew how I felt. So we could have made this a viral video clip, and this would have been one of my mic drop videos. Welcome to the post-truth era, where fake news replaces facts, and feelings have more weight than evidence. So when you find those who are willing to speak the truth,
these politicians cannot serve two masters.
Everybody's talking about being woke. Woke!
Well, that's what I call a mic drop moment, where I recognize those who are dropping truth bombs that I couldn't have said any better myself. Sheriff, this could have been the winner of the Mic Drop of the Year award. I had 4 cameras with me and the drone, baby. Well, before I crashed it into the lake. But we missed a major opportunity, bro. Major opportunity. So yeah, I'm only disappointed that I couldn't do a cinematic video of him saying what he actually posted that I back 1,000%. He posted that on his personal Facebook page, and he has the same First Amendment protection as all you wokeites do. But see, these lefticals don't care about that because they don't care about facts. But how about this? Get off your sorry MAGA hating ass and take a trip to San Francisco and spend at least 48 hours there. Go downtown. Don't hide at the airport. Or better yet, Minneapolis is closer to Ohio. Go there and walk around George Floyd Square for about 3 hours and see how you do. I dare you. Hell, I double dog dare you.
As President Joe Biden had. They wanted this bill of comprehensive police reform to be... just got to be careful here with some gunshots. Excuse us.
He's willing to say what needs to be said, but too many are afraid to say it because they are afraid of backlash from these brain-dead bots. You want open borders? Then you pay for it personally. Or how about this? You trade them for you. So they live here and you move to Guatemala. How Trump said, Guatemala, Venezuela, Haiti. How many of you Harris Waltz wackadoos are gonna sign up for that? None at all.
This stink piece here, again, written by leftoids, I think that it's a good idea, though. If you're voting for someone who is openly professing that they want, illegal immigrants to be housed in the United States, open up your houses. What about this NIMBYist bullshit? This gets me pissed off more than basically anything else. It is perfectly fine to push for whatever you want under the sun, but you should be responsible for the repercussions of what you're pushing.
Because the real issue that they have with Bruce is that he suggested consequences for their actions. And that's a major sin, man. That's an abomination in the church of woke. So I think these people are so ridiculous, woke should be added to the list of synonyms for hypocrite. Because it's funny, all you virtue signaling vampires that are on here cybercrying are some of the same people that thought it was okay when unelected bureaucrats telling you to report your neighbors who weren't following their mandated COVID rules. Remember that? Some of you were the same people reporting your family members because they dared to question the 2020 election results. So now they're MAGA extremists. We didn't forget. If you are ignorant or evil enough to vote for this cackling chameleon who is over the border, promising to fix it on day one in office, the things that she has had over 1,400 days to fix while she's already in office that were not broken till her and Sleepy Joe got into office, then you deserve exactly what you get.
This whole thing about the border, we've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. And I don't understand the point that you're making.
Ass clown, diversity pick, a campaign of joy. Really? While Americans' gas and grocery bills have doubled and tripled. But remember, this is being promoted by empty suit professional politician, political whore swamp creatures who use our tax money to pay for armed security, that live in luxury condos and gated communities while dumping foreign gang members and illegal migrants in your community. Hashtag rules for thee, not for me. That's the DNC. You are deranged, delusional, demonic, or a combination of all three if you think that they brought 10 to 20 million illegal immigrants to the U.S. by accident. This is a freaking invasion. And so if you want to keep your head so buried up in your woke ass and you suffer from full-blown Trump derangement syndrome, then yeah, you should house these illegal immigrants in your own home. So all you useful idiots and you leftoids with your corrupt NGOs that are intentionally breaking the law to facilitate this disaster need to stand up and say it with your chest and pay for it with your own money, not ours. That's what we're saying. You don't get to displace American citizens with illegal aliens so you can fast track them to citizenship to give you one party rule and then turn around and call Trump the wannabe dictator. I believe that Bruce has more faith in his fellow man than me, and we've talked about this. And he believes in his heart that America can be saved. I like another thing that Bruce said. He's a lawman, not a politician. He's looked me in my eyes and said, brother, if I'm sheriff, when the chaos comes to Portage, I will honor my oath to the Constitution and defend and protect the people of this county. And the people who love our freedom and our country will have my back. And I pray that he's right, because I see a national split coming. You jump on my YouTube with your brain dead buffoonery. Tell that to the people of color in Chicago, New York, Denver. You won't.
Exactly. Same thing with our borders, okay? It has nothing to do with racism. We have to protect our sovereignty. Yeah. We have to protect the citizens here. We have to protect our homeland. And so we have to close those borders. Absolutely. By any means necessary. Building a wall is an excellent idea. Look at the DNC convention. They built all kinds of walls of security. They have all kinds of police. They wanted to defund the police. They didn't want police protection. But listen, when it comes to them, it's always hypocrisy, you know.
But remember, this ties into one of the parts of my message to the people when I was there with you guys in Portage recently. This is not about skin color. We find unity in our values, in our beliefs. Look at this fool. Look at this fool. To her, what Bruce said is the problem, not what the Democrats are doing on purpose that has the most detrimental effect on poor blacks or people of color who are legal U.S. citizens. Do you not understand America first, dumbass?
Do you see how crazy that is?
Why is it that you get to come here, you ain't put no money on the books, no taxes, bled no wars, you've contributed nothing intellectually here, and you get to come here, you get all these resources that the average American can't.
By this profile picture, probably not. You tried to project onto me what you are. They use people of color like mascots and tools to enrich themselves, all while claiming to care. Go to the hood of any Democrat-ran city in the United States of America, and you'll see the closest thing to hell on earth. And now they know blacks are waking up. So they say we'll illegally import a new underclass for our plantation. It's just that simple.
Everybody says that the Democratic Party, has an agenda behind bringing immigrants over because they can no longer depend on the black vote. So they're trying to replace our vote.
Just to stay in power, because money and power is what they worship. Let me point out one other message I got from someone who does professional development and warned that Bruce would kill my brand and that I need to separate from him. Let me say this. I think you mean well, but in all sincerity, you have completely misread me. You see, for me, this is not about branding. And if that makes some in the law enforcement community not support me, then that's fine. Because if you know my story, then I think you'll better understand. This has already cost me thousands of dollars. This is coming out of my monthly budget in my retirement. It's never been about making money. Scripture teaches us that the love of money is the root of all evil. And we are being shown that in real time every day. We are being shown that people are willing to sell their souls for money. The $1 Million Man said it. Everyone has a price. So what's yours? I'm ultramatic. Yes, I want America to be great and grateful again. Never perfect, but when you come from where I came from, it's great. And one of the key factors was taking responsibility for my choices and actions and rejecting the poisonous propaganda that the Democrats push on minorities that keep them mentally, emotionally, and financially chained to their plantation. So yeah, I'm gonna keep calling out the cultural Marxists that are trying to ruin America, regardless of what their skin color is, and stand with those who are doing the same. To share, I have a special coin to send to you from a sheriff here in MAGA country. We support you here. We got your six, my brother. You know that. Because it's men like you who are willing to stand and pay the price that made this country great, that gave us the freedoms that so many today take for granted. And that's why if the patriots of our generation don't stand up now, game over. Better start learning Mandarin. And for those of you who are triggered by what I say and who I support, I don't give a damn. To the great people of Portage County that I met, keep standing up and keep speaking out. And for the haters, the race baiters, and the outside agitators, you suck. I know it, and you know it. Now you let those lines of virtual and reality get crossed if you want to, but let me make myself clear. I ain't the one. Support the sheriff, make Portage County safe again. I'm out.